Hey guys, let me tell you about the worst check-in experience and the worst experience about finding a place for the night I've had last night. So basically it started, we had a road trip in freezing cold weather on the motorbike, and we were exhausted getting to St. Louis. Earlier in the day I messaged the lady on Airbnb, which we booked a place in St. Louis, and I was like, hey, can we check in such and such time? She's like, yeah, sure, I'll send you the code at 5 p.m. Which is okay. So we're like, cool, let's go there. And we arrive before 5. We send a message like, hey, we're already here, is there a chance we could receive the code a little early? No response, which is okay. Then later on at 5, waited for the code, sent another message like, hey, we here outside waiting, can you send us a code please? No response. And it took we gave the lady about an hour the chance to respond to us, and she did not reach back out. Nothing. So it was freezing cold outside, by the way. It was about, I don't know, in American Fahrenheit, about 35-ish, and like degrees Celsius, it was about 0 degrees, and it was freezing. We were cold. We're trying to find a place to stay, to have a hot shower, to not get sick. So we contacted Airbnb. It took quite a while to get to talk to someone that could actually do something. First they tried to call the lady, gave her another half an hour time to reach back out, and they couldn't get in touch with the host also, so they refunded it and gave us a voucher with about $40, because all the good places were gone, all the cheap places were gone. So yeah, we booked a second place on Airbnb, used the voucher. We were excited to finally get somewhere. By the way, it was about 8 p.m. at that time. And we were sitting in a cafe across the street. They were lovely. I'll look up the name after. I don't remember it right now, but they were so lovely to have us there and not be bothered by us being there and trying to solve our problems. So we booked the second place, and the owner, the host of the second Airbnb in St. Louis, was a scam, I guess, because she was like, there's a glitch in the Airbnb system. I already have someone staying here. Can you please cancel your booking? That will mean that I lose all my money. And by the way, we're talking about that place was $200 for a night in St. Louis, and that was the cheapest option we could find. It is ridiculous. So expensive here. It's crazy. So that lady told us to cancel, which we can't, because then I lose my money. So she would not work with us together. So we called Airbnb again. Took another, I guess, half an hour to get in touch with an ambassador. By the way, as soon as you get to talk to the ambassadors, they're amazing, they're lovely to help, they're very nice, but before that, before you don't get through, it's kind of hard to talk to the people because they cannot help you, really. So we were really grateful once we talked to the ambassadors, but it took forever to get through. And then, same procedure, Airbnb had to get in touch with the host again first. I don't know if they even talked or not. They figured it out. So the host actually canceled our booking. I will get refunded my money. And we had to try to get our voucher code again. And at that point, it was, I think, about 9 p.m. And we were hungry, cold, and pretty exhausted. So at around a little before 10, because I remember the lady from the restaurant coming up like, hey guys, so we're closing soon. But she was so lovely. She gave us her number and address, and she was like, if you don't find anything, you can crash on our couch. And that was the loveliest thing happened to us yesterday. That really was so nice. So thank you so much, Katie from Cafe Mochi. If you're watching this, thank you so much, and all the stuff there. You were lovely to us. Thank you guys. Yeah, so we booked the third place, and trying to find a bed. So that place is called Cozy Suites in St. Louis. What is it? CWE. Cozy Suites CWE in St. Louis. And this place cost again 181 Swiss francs, which is about the same amount in dollars, for one night. I'll show you the room after. For one night in a room with a queen-size bed, there's a couch, a little table, TV, we never use that, another little table, and a tiny bathroom. The bathroom is not tiny, but the shower is. So, which is usually perfect, but 180, that's crazy. So, we got here. It was freezing outside and we're trying to get in, and it said like immediate booking and self-check-in. So we're like, yes, we'll get in quickly. And we were waiting for this email from Cozy Suites forever. So when I finally received it through the Airbnb messages, I clicked the link and it was a huge form filling that, like my name and all that stuff, date of birth, and like I had to confirm with that I don't have a party here, that I don't smoke here, don't drink here, don't do drugs, don't go crazy. I was like, okay, I just want a bed. Okay. On the second page of that form, I had to scan my ID or my passport or a driver's license. And so I scanned the Swiss ID, which is government issued, a proper ID. And next page, they wanted a selfie. Like, I still have my helmet on, motorbike helmet. So like, it's freezing, I'm not taking it off. And this is ridiculous and getting out of hand. My hands were freezing cold. I was just trying to get warm. But yeah, did all that. With that, I signed and I confirmed that I'm not gonna go crazy in this place, which was not our plan anyways. And then luckily someone opened the door for us so we could actually be in the warm, at least, like in like a between door, so we wouldn't be freezing that much anymore. But the next step just didn't happen. I never received the code to enter the building or know which room to go to or anything, any information. So we called their Cozy Suites helpline, I guess. I think it was a person working in India, pretty sure. And he was helpful, the person itself, but the procedure was ridiculous. So the problem was that he couldn't verify because I was wearing a helmet, and if I wouldn't have called myself, I probably would have waited for hours to get in. And it was about 11 p.m. at that time, actually. 10-ish, 11, I don't know, super late. So I had to send them per text message another selfie without my helmet. And then they were struggling because my ID was a Swiss ID, like, we cannot read your ID, like, what the f***. So I had to send a selfie with me holding my ID right next to my face. What? That's apparently the same procedure you have to do for Google to be verified on Google. So I sent that in the end because they would not work with my boyfriend's driver's license or anything because he's from this country, from America, from the United States, I mean. And they just made it as complicated as possible. Here I actually want to add that we booked through Airbnb, so Airbnb already has all my details and I'm verified on there, so this is kind of the thing that you don't have to verify yourself again booking through Airbnb. That's the idea, like, you're done with that process. Finally, after like they were like, okay, we need to check this one, you wait 5 minutes every time something goes out, comes back in. It's huge process. We finally received an email, or I finally received a message with all the informations, and it was a huge email. Like, it took me forever to find my PIN, and just, it was not really good overview. It was very messy, just a lot to receive at 11 when you just want to get in. But yeah, we finally got into this place, and it's just crazy. I've never seen such a process like that. The parking's for free at least. The place is decent. Smelled really weird in here when we came in, but it's really okay. They do have nice common areas, I guess, which we couldn't use because it was too late. But yeah, that was the process to get a bed for the night for $181 in St. Louis. At least we got a $40 voucher from Airbnb. But yeah, this is craziness.